Papaya, a former stray and young mother, came into this family's life at just the right time. She lost her cat unexpectedly, and the grief hit her harder than she ever imagined. Animals had always been deeply therapeutic for her, so that loss left a quiet emptiness in her home and in her heart. A few months later, she started looking for another cat, one that could live peacefully with their blind dog, Rosco. That's when she found Papaya. Papaya had been picked up as a stray. She was pregnant and gave birth to her kittens at the shelter. By the time this woman met her, Papaya had already been through more than most cats ever should. Still, when they brought her home, it didn't feel like a transition at all. It felt like Papaya simply belonged there, like she had always been meant to be part of their family. Her daughter is disabled, and at that time, her health wasn't good. She was sick and struggling to sleep. On just the second night after Papaya came home, her daughter slept in her parents' bedroom. Sometime during the night, Papaya quietly curled up at the foot of the bed, right by the little girl's feet, and stayed there all night. Both of them slept peacefully. In that moment, it felt undeniable. Papaya had arrived exactly when this family needed her most. When Papaya met Rosco, their blind dog, there was no fear or tension. He walked up, smelled her, and by the end of that very first day, they were lying together on the bed. Watching that happen confirmed what she already felt in her heart. This cat was special.
I'm gonna let the doggy in. There he is. Hello, doggy. You gonna let him in?
Finding such a strong connection again was something she never expected. Losing her previous cat had been painful, but Papaya somehow helped heal that wound. She's grateful her daughter gets to grow up with her and hopes they can give Papaya a life as full of love as she gives them every single day. Papaya's personality is one of a kind. She has never met a stranger. When the family moved into their house and 3 grown men came to install the internet, Papaya lay on her back while all 3 of them stood around rubbing her belly. It was one of the cutest things she had ever seen. For a cat that once lived on the streets, Papaya has never been skittish, only open, friendly, and full of trust. Of course, she is an orange cat, which means she's a little erratic. Sometimes she'll run up, smack Rosco, and dart away, fully aware that he can't see her.
I didn't get those out because we're leaving. What are you doing?
One of the first pictures taken of her shows her sitting in the window, staring ahead with her tongue sticking out, completely clueless. That classic one orange brain cell look that has since become her signature. She wants to be the center of attention until she doesn't. She'll sit on someone's lap, soak up the love, then suddenly walk away when she's had enough. That's just who she is. From her point of view, watching Rosco accept Papaya so easily says everything about animals and their capacity for trust and healing. A blind dog and a former stray cat found comfort in each other without hesitation. That alone is something deeply moving. If there's one lesson in this story, it's this. When you think about adopting an animal, don't just think about what they need, think about what they might give you in return. Sometimes, the ones with the hardest pasts arrive at the exact moment you need them most. If this story touched your heart, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to support more real stories like this. And thank you so much for taking the time to listen.